This is the PowerBook 1400, and it is the newest acquisition in my collection. And also I went ahead and removed the speaker grill because I will be doing a hard drive. I will be replacing the hard drive with the compact flash card, but this is a pain to remove on camera, so I decided to just go ahead and remove it beforehand. Anyway, so yeah. Let's just pan down a little so you have a view of my workspace. So the first step is to just going to be to copy the files I have prepared for it onto a compact flash card and put it in an adapter. So let's see. Yeah, I'll be right back. And here's the compact flash card. So, yeah, to actually copy the files, I will be using my PowerBook G4 because it is my only Mac with a compact flash card, or not a compact flash card slot, a PC card slot. So, first things first, I'm just gonna, insert it into there, and insert that into here. And there we go. So I will go in Disk Utility. Let's see. I want FAT32. You know what? For now, FAT32 is fine. Oh wait, maybe not. macOS Extended it is. Although I will be reformatting this to macOS Standard. So I'll just erase that. And there we go. So now, let's see. I need most of this stuff, but not, cool. So now let's see. That's the only inconvenience with having hidden files enabled. Anyway. There we go. So that is transferring. While that is transferring, I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and extract the hard drive, the existing hard drive. So essentially what I'm just going to do is pull up on the keyboard and that reveals the hard drive. There. And then I will find the right size of screwdriver. And pull out the drive, hopefully. Let me pause the video for a second. And I got it. Here's the drive, which I plan to image this drive later, but for now let's get the next part going, which is the part that goes in the computer. So just cutting out from the anti-static bag, and actually, I'll open the compact flash card first. Here's the compact flash card, and this is an interesting mechanism. Anyway, compact flash card. I'm actually pretty sure I have one of these exact cards in my iPod mini, if I remember correctly. I know it's an 8GB SanDisk, I'm just not sure what type. Anyway. There we go. And then here's also some Kapton tape. So this just this is actually the first time I've opened a laptop since my iBook G4 or my iBook G3, and this is already a lot easier. But I'm gonna need to go off camera again just to make sure this gets inserted correctly. So as you can see, that is inserted like that, and let's see, Kapton tape. I'm going to put some Kapton tape just to make sure it doesn't flop around, even though it's not really likely to. I just need to figure out how to, I just need to figure out where the end of it is. I imagine it's this, but sorry to stop again, but let me find the end of this. Yeah. So I got the Kapton tape done, and I will just drop the tape. just um, and so I just taped it down just here a little, and I hope that stays. So now is really the moment of truth, I guess. So let me get this computer plugged in, and then let's see if it recognizes the compact flash card. Okay, so let's plug it in. Let's see. I'm not sure if you can hear, but it did chime. And yep, let me turn the brightness up a little, but it is, as you can see, it does have the blinking question mark. And this is a Disk Tool. This is a Disk Tools floppy that I made. And I have it locked, so that is to be expected. Unless I need it unlocked. Okay. Let's try this again. I will spare you the boot process this time. And this is exactly what we want. And I want it to be Mac OS standard, so CFD standing for compact flash drive, and initialize. And the compact flash card finished copying everything over, so I will just eject that. And hope this has the drivers required to, read compact flash cards. And, okay. Yeah, I expected that. It might not be entirely, supported, but at least it was red. Because that means I can. That means I should be able to mount the macOS 8.1 install CD, which is what I'll need to do. So I will just start that copying again and come back when all that's done. I just noticed something. Next to in between the Bluetooth and the headphones, it looks like there's a little compact flash card icon in the title bar, which means that in theory, let's see, what happens if I click on it? Yeah, that's cool. It's a little compact flash card control applet thing in the menu bar. Okay, so I was able to get the macOS 8.1 image mounted and install macOS 8.1. Continue. Univook CFD is correct. Continue. Continue. Agree. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna select the software and be back. So we are now booting into macOS 8.1 for the first time. And it ejected both this and this when it rebooted from the Disk Tools floppy. This I intend to reinsert eventually. But yeah, so far so good. And it looks like it's rebuilding the desktop file. And it's not 2:13 a.m. That is just the clock being weird because it hasn't been plugged in for a while. But yeah, overall I would consider this a great success, and I will come back when I'm ready to boot this up and show off the completed system. Well, I'm finished setting this up, so let's power it on and take a look. And I do have a few more things planned for this, but I currently don't have them. And actually the wireless card came today. But it is the wrong chipset wireless card. So that means I'll need to buy a different wireless card. I just said wireless card a lot. But anyway, yeah. I have a few things planned for this that I don't quite have yet, like this. Because the 1400 actually has interchangeable, like, has an interchangeable section on the lid between just that plain gray one and then this clear one, and this clear one allows you to put your own sort of insert inside, and I have an insert planned, but I don't have the insert yet. So probably the wireless card and the insert will be in the same video. Just because it would be a continuation of this video, basically. And so yeah, this is the Apple Macintosh PowerBook 1400 CS 133. And so, let's go to about this computer first. As you can see, I'm running macOS 8.1, and I have 16 megs of built-in memory with 20 megs of virtual memory. It's not a lot, but it's, enough for my uses. And given that I don't have a wireless card, I have no way to connect this to the internet because this also has no Ethernet. But anyway, let's look in System Profiler. And so, yeah, so 133 megahertz, PowerPC 603E, machine ID is 310, and yeah. And I have the pointer trails turned on to help prevent me from losing the mouse, but here is the hard drive, which is actually a compact flash card. And then there's just the SCSI bus, which the computer itself is always SCSI device 7 on its own SCSI bus, so But anyway, yeah, I'm really impressed with how this turned out. I was able to do things really easily. It's a really fun system to use. Like, this is a fun little desk accessory. It'll just chase your mouse around the screen as a literal mouse. But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I'm not sure there's a whole lot I can necessarily showcase, given that this isn't necessarily a big, like, games machine. But, I mean, I can always showcase SimCity because, why not? And also, the speaker sounds a bit busted, so I'm not sure how the soundtrack will sound. And SimCity is one of my favorite games for old Macs. Let's just load a save city. And well, let's see. How a monster. Anyway, so yeah. That is SimCity. And let's see. How would a shoot 'em up game? Because this is passive matrix display, which means that it's not entirely going to be it's not going to be entirely happy with like super fast motion. Option, any command is fine. I'm actually not sure if the speaker is ever that good in this, but I don't think it necessarily always sounded like this. Because it's a really tiny speaker, so it was probably always, not like the highest quality. But for some reason, both this and my iBook don't have, the speakers seem to be in, like, just somewhat, less than stellar shape. But yeah, this is a nice little game. So yeah, that is the Apple Macintosh PowerBook 1400 CS 133. I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good evening. Okay, so I know this isn't PowerPC, but for some reason none of my PowerPC laptops wanted to connect to this disk, so instead I'm using my 2009 MacBook. And sorry for the handheld footage, but I'm going to new image from I am going to actually create an image from this, and now it's working. And this is a particularly noisy my disk, as you can probably hear, but yeah. So I will come back when this is done, I guess. So it is finished. So let's take a look. And yep, it looks like everything is there.